everybody hear me? Yes. Beautiful, beautiful. So first of all, before I kind of get started, I want to just say huge shout out to Suhail and Alicia for just being the incredible force that the UK needed to bring this opportunity to surface here. I have a great deal of respect for both of these individuals, not only because they have clean hearts, they lead with integrity, but because when they get to work, let me tell you, they get to work. So huge shout out to these two individuals. Everybody give a round of applause. Thank you, thank you. This is my first time ever in the UK. I've never been here before, and I just have to say that I was blown away with how beautiful this place is. So all of you guys are super lucky to live here, and everybody from outside of the UK, you're lucky to be here for this very particular event. So let's kind of dive right into this and talk a little bit more about Eaconomy and why I decided that I would plant my flag here a year ago. And you know, my story is very interesting, but it's not unique, because I can guarantee you that at some point, each and every single one of you were at least in my position. And what I mean by that is you had to transition, right? At some point, we were in another product, in another company, and we had big goals, big dreams, and we were all in with that product, not expecting that we would have to make a transition, not expecting that we would need to move. And you know, when I left my previous company, before I joined Eaconomy, it was a very difficult time in my life because I had gone all in for 3 separate builds. And I want you to understand how difficult that is. For about 2.5 years, I was constantly launching. Who here knows how difficult it is to launch? Just raise your hand. The late nights, the early mornings, the constant Zoom calls, 16 hours a day. And guys, I'm not gonna lie, you know, I gained a little bit of weight. I got some bags under my eyes, and it just boiled down to my story. And that's what made it so powerful. But when I met Hassan, my desire was just to find somewhere where I can build for a long time. That's all I wanted. I wanted to know that I can plant my flag somewhere and just be there for the next 10 years, 15 years. Now, who here in this room is looking to build somewhere for the next 10 to 15 years?
Oh, yeah.
Inshallah, that's right. Every single hand should be up for a 10 to 15 year build. So when I left my previous company, I flew to Vegas and I met with the man in the corner of the room. Huge shout out to Hassan Mahmoud. We love you, brother. A round of applause for that man over there. But when I sat down and I spoke with him, the one thing on my mind was longevity. And I was extremely pessimistic to the opportunity. Not because it had anything to do with anything, but the simple fact that I did not want to bring another person with me into a deal that wasn't gonna last. That was it. It's not about me. We can all make money in many different ways, but this industry delivers what? Hope. That's why network marketing is so powerful, because it does not care about your background. It does not care about your degrees. It does not care about your religion, your race, your gender, where you come from. It's hope. So I wanted to have an opportunity to deliver the hope that everybody was looking for. So when I sat down with Hassan, he showed me things that I don't think most CEOs would ever show a distributor. He showed me merchants, showed me the back office provider, showed me everything that I needed to see, hear, and believe in order for me to plant my flag and go completely all in. So I say this to say that the last 1.5 years for our industry, especially in the trading world, has been extremely difficult, right? We've had so many people, you know, spread apart and go to different things and do some ROI programs, and you know, people got hurt and everybody was down. Who was sad for the last 1.5 years? Like, raise your hand if you couldn't find a home, if you were jumping from place to place trying to figure something out. And I wanted to make sure that I could be in the position to allow individuals like Suhail and Alicia to plant their flag, to bring on individuals like Javed Khan over there, the #1 binary trader in the world, right? To plant his flag in something that's going to be long-term, okay? So I'm saying everything I'm saying because I don't want anybody in this room to have even an ounce of doubt when it comes to the foundation, when it comes to the longevity of this company and what we're doing. Our products and services are absolutely top tier. But more importantly, the people behind the opportunity, the corporate team, they know exactly what they're doing. They have positioned each and every single one of us to hit icon and beyond. This market right here, I'm telling you right now, 99% of the world doesn't even know that economy is a thing. 99% of the world. If you're an intelligent individual, you will think to yourself, okay, how much of that volume is falling under my tree? How much of that volume am I going to be able to impact? So now it's your duty, obligation, or responsibility to spread the message, because you guys are the first to bring it to the market. The UK market, I'm telling you right now, in 90 days, our next place is going to be a convention, 2,000 seater. Who agrees? Yeah. I'm sorry, I said who agrees? Yes. Oh, that's what I'm talking about. So the last thing I want to talk about is, we spoke a little bit about why I chose economy, timing and positioning, right? 99% of the world doesn't know we exist. But here's the most important thing. As we go through this journey, no matter how powerful our foundation is here in economy, no matter how great our CEO is, no matter how great Athena is, Monara, Hercules, Eminence, stock options, RFX, Plutos, we could go on and on and on about how amazing our products and services are. It all boils down to each and every single one of you. Now, what we have to do in order to create the most iconic movement in the history of network marketing history is to make sure we go all in. Now, how do we go all in? Everyone in this room needs to establish their why within the next 72 hours. And I'm not talking about the typical why. I'm not talking about, I want a Lamborghini, I want a Ferrari, none of that stuff. I want you to dig deep. I want to ask everybody in this room a question. Who here in this room is a first or second generation individual in this country or wherever they came from? Who is here because their parents immigrated from a different location, right? That's like 90% of this room. Just look around. This is pretty powerful, right? Now, I say this to say this because it's our job, right? To be able to take care of our parents, to be able to give back to them. Now, I don't know about you guys, but one of the reasons why I'm in this industry isn't for me, it's for my parents. It's for my future children. You have to think bigger than what we see on social media and Instagram and all that stuff means nothing, guys. But if we can use this vehicle to go and impact our families and beyond, we've created generational wealth, and that's what everyone talks about, but it's our turn, it's our time. I'm absolutely ecstatic for the UK market. I cannot wait to see what you guys do. But before I pass this back to Suhail and Alicia, I just want to go ahead and say a couple things about those two before I end this, okay? Because those two individuals right there mean a lot to me, not just because what they've been able to do in a short period of time here in the UK, but when I was going through my list and I was talking to everybody I knew, and everybody I knew said subscription-based businesses are dead. They didn't want to do it. These two individuals not only believed in the mission and the vision, but they believed in the fact that I can lead the UK market, that I can help bring change to this market. And these two individuals sat there and they're the most, I can't even begin to put it into words on how calculated they were through the launch, through the build. Every single person in this room, I've heard your name, I've had conversations about you with them, and we have talked about your growth and your rank and where you will be. So those two leaders right there, once again, guys, please give them so much love because they absolutely deserve it. I'm a big believer in giving people their flowers because you never know when it might be too late. But ladies and gentlemen, my name is Ali Saleh. I'm here to help each and every single one of you in this room. Let's absolutely dominate and let's run it up to the moon, guys. Let's go.